Stop it. Okay.
Twitch, you monster.
How dare you?
We're back, everyone. Hello.
Are we though? Are we really?
Is this real life?
Is this the real?
But you take that potty mouth out of here, Raven.
Yeah, no foul language. Fuck you. Okay. This is looking a little better actually. Like it even looks better on my end.
Do you want to try hitting settings again?
No, that's impossible. They disabled that in the latest patch. Okay, no, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's open.
That's good. That's right.
Yep.
Okay, let's just go with that then. So we're gonna play. But first I'm gonna take a drink because I've already freaking did it again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's sweet ASMR stream.
In all the time to set this game up, I drank an entire cup of coffee.
I drank like half a jug of water and it was like a very big one. It was like 2 liters or something. 2 players. That's us. We're gonna do a short game and then maybe another one if there's time. There should be, but we'll see.
There should be. I don't stream for another 2 hours, so.
Yeah, we could even do 2 long ones. Okay. I'm gonna walk you through it in just a bit, but I gotta read. I got reading to do. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. And back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We went on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you, Ant? Also, Raven ate 40 imaginary tacos, so that's very impressive. Who are you gonna be?
Who am I? I like that guy with the little worm on his shoulder.
Everyone loves him. It's everyone's favorite, almost. Alright.
No, you know what? I'm gonna go with fine.
You can go with him. I don't mind.
We're gonna do Flame Girl.
Okay, you're gonna do Flame Girl. What's your name?
Oh, you know my name.
Gotcha.
Exactly. Thank you. Perfect.
She's Grumpy Ant?
Yeah, she could be Grumpy Ant.
Grumpy Ant, okay.
I don't know.
Grumpy Ant.
I'm still tired.
You're Grumpy Ant. Name her Flame Butt. That is an excellent name.
The only way that we'll name her Flame Butt is if you, I don't know, give 300 bits. No. Okay.
And should do my promotion. Like, he's better at advertising than I am. Are we gonna name her Flame Butt if you give us $1,000?
I'm gonna hold this name ransom.
We're gonna sue everyone else on like other streams if they use the name Flame Butt because no one gave us our bits yet. I swear to God, if Raven like actually uses bits now, I'm going to die. What's your pronoun? He, she, or they?
Ooh,
it's a very progressive game.
Let's go with they.
Okay.
Let's start a fire.
Oh, let's start a fire. Okay, I'm gonna be the wormy dude because I love the shadow guy. And my name is going to be
Yellow.
I have a very down to earth guy, so I gotta go with a regular name, you know. I'm going to go with Plurflington II. Okay, I can't fit the second, but Plurflington is just fine. I feel like that's a pretty good name. Like, I tried really hard. Like, I went to the drawing board for 2 months before I decided on this name, and I totally didn't just make it up on the spot. There we go.
There's literally a wall in this house just covered in calculations to get the perfect name.
Oh, the entire room here. I just looked up at the ceiling and was like, yeah, that one this time. Okay, and we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21. He's
Scott Howell.
hot. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam the Lioncore, 400XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dog.
Yay!
Polygeist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Ooh. Things are picking up. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Your minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
I like the shark wearing sunglasses going, chia!
Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. The coolest reality show would be, people in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. 12 experts in the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage. Somehow. Okay.
That one definitely.
I'm gonna see who's the best.
Potatoes.
Potatoes season 6, by the way. They're trying really hard. Yeah, I'm gonna see who's the best at giving money to me. Oh, you're charming. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? The incredible power of writing fanfiction so compelling that the actual creators of the TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. Probably rabies? I'd go to a hospital immediately. The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people, seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts.
Probably rabies.
Are you sure?
That is my final answer.
Okay. I'm gonna get the incredible power of writing fanfiction. It's very compelling fanfiction. So you're smart and I'm creative. What criteria would you use to name your children? A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. Meh, no name. It's just too much work. My name plus the second. Just a swear word. Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary. So, before you pick, this choice here determines who your main love interest will be in the beginning. They all coincide with one of the 6, yeah.
That is a big choice, but also, Raven, Puma says thank you for the 10 bits.
I just read it, yeah. I was like, I can't just talk into your answer.
we are now the Antagonizer Collective.
I appreciate it.
My name plus the second.
Okay, are you sure?
Actually, you know what? Just a swear word.
Just a swear word? Okay. I'm going to go with, I honestly don't know. Like, this is one of the questions where I don't, even I don't know what the real ones are. I'm going for,
Soon I'm gonna get you too, Raven.
Pun-proof.
We're gonna join the collective one day.
It's just the... Yeah, we're just going to make one big ant collective. We don't even need a new one, it's just one. Something simple and friendly, like Bobby or Married. Let's try that. Oh, do I wanna... I don't know. I'm going for the non-heteronormative way name.
You were gonna make your name, Plurfington the second, so
Well, Plurflington is it? Yeah, but I'm the second. I can't name my child the second, but I'm the second.
I didn't see who I got.
Oh, you got Damien. Damien LeVay.
Ah.
The very pissed off demon. So, let me walk you through this real quick. There's not much to know, but basically,
Okay.
this is a day, or a week rather, and now you can raise any of your stats. You can go to any of the locations, and depending on which location you pick, that'll be which stat you get. So, basically, the auditorium gives you creativity, class gives you smarts, the library gives you money for some reason, so wealth.
That's weird. Okay.
Outdoors gives you fun, the gym gives you charm, and then the bathrooms give you boldness. Of course, some characters like certain stats more, so you might wanna focus on that when you do the thing.
All right. I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
It's a thing I don't say that often on stream.
You're going to go to the bathroom a lot of times, I feel. Raven say you're going to start the Borg. Oh boy.
I will start the Borg.
Okay, so you go to the bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. So the two characters I really want to voice are Damien and Liam? Coincidentally. So all the others are up. They will also appear. It's just that those are made love interests for some reason. Alright, I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. Yeah, Andy, you're a real badass. You give
Look, I drew a little flamey face.
You give zero
zero
shits, but you gain 2 boldness. You see Damien.
Sounds about right.
Sorry. You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up. It's this whole Eye to the Throne of Hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being a Prince of Hell, and I'm gonna hate being a King of Hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? Not even beating the piss out of this goblin is cheering me up. Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it. I mean, is there anything rad I can do as King of Hell? Literally anything? You're forgetting about the ultimate way to fight authority, total war. Kings have harems, and I'd definitely join yours. Before you answer, again, this is just part of the tutorial, the obligated tutorial. Both of these replies coincide with one of your stats. And depending on what stat is higher, that's the reply that's gonna work. It doesn't matter how stupid it is. If your stat for that reply is higher, it will work. So, there you go. Just so you know.
You're forgetting about the ultimate way to fight authority. Total war.
Okay, are you sure about that?
Wow, that was probably my worst voice I've ever done. Alright, guys, let's do it.
You want to do Total War?
Total war.
Okay. You're so bold. Oh yeah, war. I totally forgot about war. Probably because my dads are such lame asses. They keep going on about, what's the word? Diplomancy? Doppelmonkey? Diplomacy? Am I saying that right? Diplomacy?
I think we should rename it Double Monkey.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good change there. I'm gonna throw it in the latest dictionary meeting, because that's a thing. Whatever. I'll have it taken out of dictionary when I'm king. Well, shit. There we go. Suck on dead, Webster. Damien's so excited, he even stopped strangling that goblin. It sends you a massage coupon as a thank you. You gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness. Damn, that was a good first round. Okay, I forgot who I'm going for. Oh yeah, Liam. I don't know what he wants. I'm gonna be a creative boy. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. That it is. You gain 2 creativity. You're minding your own business, but you see Liam and Polly in the midst of what seems to be a very intense conversation. And God knows, you never mind your own business for too long. Okay, so, you wanna do Scott and then 1 or 2 of the girl characters? Is that fine?
Sure.
You wanna do her or should I do her? I don't mind.
Well, we already know how well I can do a female voice, but let's try it again.
Okay, you're doing all the females. Just kidding.
Liam, I'm out of ideas. I think we've done everything already. I can't even read right now. There are no new and exciting things to do.
You can always, like, blame it on the stream quality. Okay. My dear Paulina, who would have said that afterlife could be such an awful word? Like, the only reason I'm giving him this voice is because it's really funny, because his actual voice is so much deeper. Oh my god.
I think Arcade Fire said it already.
Dang!
No, Liam, don't give up. There's something super fun we haven't done yet, like partying with the dead writer.
Already done it, July of 1925. What about having a ski adventure on Death Mountain with a real hippo?
Been there, done that. got the t-shirt and given the t-shirt to the hippo because Deathmount is cold and hippos don't have fur.
This game is great.
So I'm turning into a valley girl. What about an orgy with our classmates as a bonding experience?
You get... Oh. Wait, what?
Nah, I grew tired of orgies after the masquerades organized by Lord Tilney at Wanstead House.
Yeah, classic Polly mistake, thinking orgies are always the answer. What about adopting a baby and raising it lovingly and responsibly until it becomes like the best lawyer in the country?
No, push rewind. Go back to the orgy thing. The orgy thing was dope. I'm going to get an orgy? You need to make them rethink the orgy thing. What about an orgy, but afterwards an intense chess tournament? Chess tournaments are the best pairing for an orgy. Just start chanting orgy, 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 and hope for the best, champ. I'm gonna propose an intense chess tournament, because I'm a very smart boy and I think this might work out. So creative? Okay, never mind, I guess I'm a creative boy.
Interesting. But tell me, my dear friend, why should an intense chess tournament be a good pairing for an orgy?
Oh no, you're too used to making only one absurd choice per situation, so you just babble because of reasons.
That actually sounds like a response you'd give.
Hey.
Because of reasons? That sounds legit! The elderly always tell me that I should stop doing almost everything without any reason at all. So doing stuff because of reasons sounds super smart.
Indeed, reasons tend to be the very pillar of most things that have been done in history.
Wow.
Yeah, Liam, we can't deny it. An orgy it is then.
Oh boy.
Only thing is, I'm super tired of intense chess tournaments. You know, my mother was this Russian chess like senior master and all.
She was?
So we can skip the chess part.
A chess tournament / orgy that suddenly drops the chess part of it? So disruptive. The media won't ever see this coming.
Oh god.
Wait, our orgy will be in the media? Anyway, there's just the three of us. An orgy of 3 people is just a threesome. It's time to convince some people to join Polly and Liam's good old-fashioned orgy.
That name is a bit derivative, but Polly is right. I'll start the preparations. You two go hunt down some orgy attendees for us. I'm sure lots of absurd
What's
yet funny
going on?
situations will take place.
I'm having an orgy, dude. I'm gonna screw you over by having the best orgy. I'm probably gonna fuck it up anyways.
Fuck yeah! Orgy planners unite!
There you go. When last week the school's career advisor suggested a career in orgy planning, you thought she was just super drunk again. You're getting 2 fun and 1 smart.
I can just imagine Raven just rolling around laughing on the floor, convulsing.
Yeah, that's why he's not...
at my voice acting.
He's just not saying anything because he's dying. Everybody
I've
choose
literally
a brand.
killed him.
Okay, choose a brand and say it out loud. I'm going to go with, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go
Choose
with
a brand,
Puma,
like-
like the clothing brand.
Ah.
I'm gonna be... I was cleaning out a Black Widow nest. Ew.
Okay, I got mine. Magic Hat.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but wait, what kind of brand is that?
It's a beer company.
Okay, yeah, that's enough to know. Player orders decided based on how silly a mascot for the selected brand would be. If the selected brand already has a mascot, compare it to the imaginary mascots of the other brands. Start debating now. I lost. My mascot is just a Puma.
I think mine would be just like a hat that like curses that it's alive. I'm a horrifying creation.
How does it
Kill
even
me.
drink beer? It can't even drink beer.
It's like the sorting hat from Harry Potter, just hoping for death.
Yeah, you win. You go first. Oh, wait. Yeah, how silly it would be, so you definitely go first.
Yay, I'm the winner.
So, a new kind of situation arises. We're now at the cafeteria. Basically, you can choose to sit at either one of the classmates' tables, so those 6, which increases your relationship with them depending on what you answer. Or you can go to the shop, which converts money to cool things, but you don't have a lot of money. So you can probably just get stat upgrades. And
I can't get cool things, no.
you can get like +5 in any stat for 5 money, but I don't know. You do need wealth for some people too, I don't know.
I want to go sit with a cat girl.
Yeah, that's a shop.
Oh, okay.
And then the one on the bottom left is always like it's not always on the bottom left, but you know, this time it's like an NPC every time, a different one. So some random shit that just increases your stats randomly.
Gotcha. Who do I want to sit with then? The hooded one.
So the Slayer, okay. You're eating your lunch, minding your own business, when someone under your table pokes your business.
Psst, hey, would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge?
Betraying your
Yes,
friends sounds
yes.
bad, but forbidden knowledge sounds dope. You listen to her pitch.
Basically, I just need you to tell me Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses, for like totally innocent reasons. And in exchange, I'll teach you one of my most secret Slayer techniques.
What's that you say? You'll totally do it and I can trust you what you say 100%? Great! Which technique do you want to learn? How to be the protagonist of any scene, or how to punch a dude so hard his head explodes.
The second one.
You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is tense silence and Damien's weakness is bag rubs.
Unbelievable.
Really?
But that's so simple! I'll bury them in pregnant pauses and manual tension release respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? There's nothing easier. Just punch someone, right? But instead of punching them hard, punch them really, really hard. You've punched hard and you've even punched really hard, but really, really hard? That's revolutionary. You test out
I
your
never thought about more strength.
You test out your newfound skills on the Slayer. You don't have enough practice to make her head explode just yet, but you do manage to give her a terrible headache. You gain +4 boldness.
All right.
Jeez. Okay, I don't think it matters what I do if I'm like in the orgy route right now. So I'm just gonna talk to whoever sounds the most interesting. I'm gonna talk to Liam and Miranda. I could do a Miranda if you want. Oh shit, I didn't read the first one. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other.
Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you?
Alright, here we go.
Do you want to do it or should I?
Oh, I can do it. I can
Okay.
do it.
I want to hear the highest pitch ever. I can't talk. There you
Oh
go.
boy. Hold on, I need to drink water before I start this.
You gotta go at least like, what? Shit. Ow. I can
What? Of course not. That would be barbaric.
Beautiful. You're just gonna do all the female voices. No, I won't do that to you. You can have Scott. The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak.
I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any?
First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving?
Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness.
Maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you could Instagram without having to eat any of it. But Miranda, look at the contented smile on that servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself. Damn, I don't know what's what, so I'm just gonna go with whatever. Look at the contented smile.
Sorry, I was muted. No,
Oh, it's fine.
it can't be. Gordo, say it isn't true.
But Gordo can't say anything because his mouth is full of delicious Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak, which he is obviously eating entirely for his own benefit.
I have not had Salisbury steak in so long. It's like making me hungry for Salisbury steak right now. Traitorous dog! Do you want me to starve to death? Is that your plan?
Today's stream feature very sponsored by Salisbury steaks.
I think maybe he was just taking advantage of the fact that you don't understand how food works.
Taking advantage of me? Scoundrel! Burby, eat Gordo for me at once!
God. The two serfs look at each other, then stuff as much food as they can into their mouths before fleeing the cafeteria.
Eat Gordo for me. Alas, How would I ever get my recommended daily allowance of nutrients now?
You could try eating?
Myself? But how?
You and Liam have a ton of fun laughing at Miranda as she learns how to eat food for apparently the first time in her life.
Look at Raven's laughing at me.
Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud. Penguins!
Giraffes.
I love penguins. Player orders decided.
Giraffes.
Player orders decided based on how intriguing a new Game of Thrones house would be if it had the selected animal as its sigil.
I would imagine that the sigil would be the giraffe running and pooing at the same time, because at the zoo they love doing that.
I feel like mine wouldn't be too intriguing because, you know, penguin kind of fits in the cold climate pods of, you know.
Winter is always here.
Yeah. Yep. I love how we have a puma and also a raven in the stream and we didn't pick any of them. I'm very proud of ourselves, actually. We took the creative route. Okay, yeah, I think you win.
Aha! The victory is mine.
Start debating now. And wins? Is that how debating works?
Actually, we can always ask chat.
Well, shit. Next time. Alrighty, so, the library is now where the shop is, so you cannot get your usual +2 wealth there.
Now I can't make money. Alright. Let's go to... let's see, what do I need? I need to bump my creative. That was... What was creative?
The
Outdoors?
auditorium.
Class? Auditorium? Actually, no, you've been there. I want to see new places. Let's go outdoors.
I mean, you could still go there. You have a new costume on your character, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, outdoors?
Outdoors.
Alrighty. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons.
I'm like super hot too.
Yeah, literally. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. It ain't too fun. Oh boy. You're chilling out, not murdering anybody, when Damien slinks up to you. He's hauling a large sack with the words, "Definitely not a corpse," written on it. Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag. You never would have guessed. Now here's the thing. I'm not saying I'm exactly responsible for making this corpse. At least not without my lawyer present. But let's just say he and I apparently had very different definitions of rock, paper, scissors. Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need you to help me hide this body real quick. It would be an extremely attractive thing to do. Luckily, hiding dead bodies is kind of your thing. You share your brilliant solution. Disguise him as a drinking fountain. No one will know the difference. Just chuck him in my garage. He'll blend perfectly with my collection of vintage dead bodies.
Oh, this guy's a drinking fountain. Oh my
Again,
God.
this is based on your stats, but you can pick whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
Let's see.
All up to you.
Well, I'm not very creative, so I probably won't get away with a drinking fountain. You know what? Let's store him with the rest of my bodies.
Okay. You're so bold. You throw the corpse in the back of Damien's dread chariot and hoof it over to your garage. Holy hell, are these all yours? Some of these are total classics. Elvis Presley, Amelia Earhart. Fuck, you've got 3 popes here. I've spent all this time trying to be a great murderer. When the greatest murderer of all was right next to me the entire time. Damien
I'm totally getting it. I'm totally getting him.
Yeah. Damien, except for when I'm getting my orgy. Oh, 10 bits for the edgelord. Thanks, Raven. Damien lovingly lays his mangled corpse next to your pristine collector's items, a look of awe on his face. Joke's on him. You're actually just a really accomplished grave robber. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm.
All right.
Nice.
Oh,
Good, I
boy.
needed the charm.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, what am I gonna do? I think I'll go to class. There you go. That day you'll listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. I'm gonna be a smart boy. Well, that orgy ain't gonna plan itself, so it's time to convince your classmates to join. You spot Damien and Scott, so you go for it. Oh well, there you go. You have a lot to read this time, because Scott is yours if you want. I
Oh
don't mind.
boy. All right, so he's the wolf guy, right?
Yeah, I'm always giving him like a surfer voice. I don't know why, but it's really funny. You know.
Let's see. I have to remember her voice. Okay. Hey, sweethearts. Plurvington and I, the lovable fan favorite Polly, are recruiting people for a very it's that special event. I can't. It's behind the chat. Special event.
If you want, I can move the chat real quick.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, are we doing a purge night? I love purge nights.
No, Damien, I know this trick. They tell you you're going to a very special event, then it's the vet.
Whoa, fuckheads, are you bringing us to the vet? Not cool. Damn it.
No, stop it. It's an orgy. We're looking for people for an orgy. Give me 5 minutes and I'll convince you why you should come.
We're in.
What?
It's an orgy. We're high schoolers and not 20-somethings. No more explanation needed.
Perfect. Yeah, I love being in the nude.
But wait. A lot of our classmates will be there, Scott. There'll be tons of social pressure at an event like that.
Raven's
And
just
social
dying.
pressure is
Yeah.
a bad thing? It is, right?
Yeah, the worst thing for us.
God damn it. This is derailing again.
Oh no!
I don't want to miss an orgy, but we have to find a way to be the coolest dudes at that orgy.
Oh no.
It's thinking time!
You don't have high hopes of them coming up with a bright idea that doesn't involve setting the orgy on fire, so you need to give them a better alternative. You can study this book, The Little Book of Orgy Etiquette. Take off your clothes, but not your good manners. Wear fancy hats.
I want to read that. I want to read that book.
Wear fancy hat. I think I'm gonna go with the book because I'm a smart boy and I think this might work out. Ugh, so smart. Damn, we haven't failed
Ow.
anything.
The Little Book of Orgy Etiquette. What a classic.
Give me that. Let's take a quick look.
Lucky us, there's a ton of pictures. Not that I don't know how to read. Wink.
And when and where to stick your finger. 10 accessories you should never bring to an orgy.
Sorry.
It took you by
Whoa,
surprise.
Damien. It says here that bringing a wild, ferocious beast to an orgy is never cool.
Well, I guess we just dodged a bullet there, Scott.
Phew. Who'd have known?
You wait. Oh, you forged that page explicitly to prevent them from doing that.
We have some reading to do, dude. Oh, this one is for me. Which shapes are the right shapes when you have a shape-shifting penis?
Raven's also just going nuts on this.
Rip for Raven.
My cock can take 9 different shapes. I bet you the 2 that are actually deadly won't be cool.
Oh, God. Jesus
I guess
Christ.
some bros are showers, some are growers, and some are shapers?
Oh, Jesus Christ, indeed, Raven. They leave, super stoked about the orgy etiquette book. You never thought you would live to see the day those two would be hyped about reading.
Great move, Boo. Also, a girl can't resist someone who does his homework when it comes to orgies. Am I hitting on you, Puma?
You're hitting it, man. Do
Maybe we should
continue.
test. Maybe we should test if you did your reading.
Oh, I did. Oh god, I should stop right there. Okay. Wow, that book has turned out to be the best, most
Raven
inappro-
is.
What?
Raven's just clipping this entire.
Yeah, just the entire, like, doing a minute, going next, back to stream, doing it a minute. Okay. Wow, that book has turned out to be the best, most inappropriate family gift you ever received for your birthday. You gained 2 charm and 1 fun. Oh no, that weekend. Oh, something happened. Something happened to you. That's interesting. Let's see.
Let's do this.
What happened to me?
You were grooming yourself in your bathroom when suddenly Liam reveals himself in your shower. How long has he been in there? Don't vampires need to be invited into houses or something? So many questions.
Grumpy Ant, I noticed you in class the other day admiring my collection of slightly used vintage bottle cap sex toys. Is that what those were? Like, admiring was a strong word before, but now... I'm sure you noticed that I have many strange and amazing hobbies such that the average civilian could never hope to take on for sheer lack of creative talent. Raven doesn't want to clip any of this. Rip his innocence. Yep. Raven lost his innocence today.
My poor sweet summer child.
Yeah. Trading fine insect legs, bottling peak toxic waste to turn into fine wines. Generally being part of DIM culture. Do it myself, obviously. Truly one of the greatest joys of embarking on a great romance is getting to share your obscure hobbies with one another. And I've been giving some thought to embarking on one such great romance with Plurflington. But tell me, what the fuck is up with his name? What of his hobbies? Will you have some great knowledge to share with me? Did you not know? Plurflington is the founder and head editor of Exotic Aquatics, the guide to breeding rare fish for agility competitions. Sure, if you like bingo. So, I think you get stats yourself too if you're nice, and I think you still get stats if you do the sabotage one. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want.
You know what? I'll be nice. You're the Plurfington is the founder and head editor of Exotic Aquatics.
Okay. Exotic Aquatics? Why, I read that every month. I guided my prize turquoise Tang, Trixie, through a tunnel maze based on those teachings. I had no idea that it was Plurflington who was responsible for that. Truly, I cannot wait to hear more about his exotic aquatic prowess. Perhaps at prom? Man, you sure hope that Plurflington actually knows shit about fish. You say so many ridiculous things a day, you cannot for the life of you keep track of which are true and which are lies.
That's my life in general, in real life.
You'll be keeping your fingers and fins crossed for him. Meanwhile, you gain free creativity. There you go.
Oh, nice. That was one of my lowest stats. I need money.
It was your lowest stat. Holy shit. Everybody chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud. Flight attendant.
Cable man.
Cable man, okay. Player order is decided based on how funny a TV show called America's Next Selected Occupation would be. America's Next Flight Attendant and America's Next Cable Man.
Cable man.
I hate this game.
Raven, what do you think?
Yeah, I will ask Raven, but I think Cable Man is a very clear choice here.
America's Next Flight Attendant.
That would be good too, but, you know. Cable Man, yeah, see, there we go.
Cable man wins. I'm the winner. I get to all the chicken dinner.
You know, I'm just going for the record of never winning a single round.
Let's do this.
Okay.
I think we're doing pretty good here.
The auditorium is off limits today.
Oh, Okay, yeah. What do I need?
And by off limits, I mean that's what a shop is, obviously. Yeah.
Which one was fun? Fun was...
outside.
Outdoors. Actually, let's go creative.
That's what the auditorium is.
Oh, that's the auditorium.
That's where the auditorium is. That's where the shopkeeper is. There you
go. Actually, no, let's hit the gym.
Okay. You're going for these
That's right.
balanced sets here. Okay. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Afterwards, you spot Coach. Oh, I love him so much. Ranting excitedly at Damien. Better go save them from each other.
Always believe in yourself.
What I'm trying to say, son, is that you're full to the gills with untapped potential. I don't have gills. Then whatever you breathe with, that's what you're full up to. My lungs. Sure, your lungs are full of untapped potential, and you know what they say. I don't. Untapped potential is like untapped maple syrup. It just sits in your lungs where it can't go on anyone's pancakes. What does this have to do with me creating a super special custom workout? Your potential, Damien. We gotta tap it. If you can design a workout that strengthens your specific skills, then this will still be a really dumb conversation. But it's also an opportunity for you to bond with Damien, so you suggest. Obstacle course through a burning building. It'll make you a better arsonist. An ambitious regimen of powerlifting. It'll make you a better hairdresser?
No, that's an obvious one. Let's go with the arsonist.
Okay. So bold.
I like fire.
Oh boy, I love obstacle courses.
And I love burning buildings.
See, Damien, becoming your best self can be fun and rewarding.
You seem way too happy about this. You know what arson is, right?
I don't need to know what something is to support my students' development.
Okay, I mean, I'm totally willing to take advantage of your ignorance. But just so you know, I'm going to use this as an excuse to set fire to.
You don't need to explain yourself to me, Damien. I trust you absolutely.
Well, okay, man. I guess I'm going to need some workout equipment. Specifically, 50 gallons of lighter fluid and a blowtorch.
50 gallons? That's a lot of weight. You sure you can lift that safely when you're just starting out?
Oh, don't worry. It'll very quickly become a lot lighter.
He's almost as bad as you. You're a perfect fit for each other. You and Damien cackle maniacally as you plot to set fire to the gym again. Coach laughs right along with you. You're getting 2 fun and 1 creativity.
All right.
Oh god. I'm gonna go with... I don't
Where
know.
you gotta go, Plurfington?
Plurflington is very annoyed because the auditorium is blocked, and that's where I wanted to go. I'll be... I think I might be grabbing some... charm, maybe? Wait, no.
That's right, he's grabbing the Facharm.
Wait, I can't grab charm because that's where you are, damn it. I'm just gonna go to the library then and make some money. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money.
Super Benito Brothers.
Scott and Damien were quite easy to convince. Now it's time to invite the tougher ones. Oh perfect, it's Miranda. No orgy is complete without some royalty involved.
Oh god, alright. Hello, fellow classmates. Oh man, I gotta do both. Oh,
I'm not gonna do Vera because I think she's included here, so you'll be fine.
Mary, stop being a weirdo. Don't call us that. Also, come to our orgy.
Whoa, quite a strategy there.
An orgy? What a delightful evening plan. Really? I mean, cool. Yeah, orgies are an invention of aristocrats to celebrate their mystery religions, only for initiates who often were from a high-class upbringing, like moi.
Perfect addition.
An exquisite celebration of the higher classes and its power. But I'm just 19 and still a mere mer princess. My parents are quite pushy about my need to find the right suitor. They want me to stick to my royal responsibility and stop with all the absurd shenanigans that seem to define spooky high school. So I'm not sure if they would approve of an orgy. It doesn't seem like something a parent would be okay with, right?
I'm super okay with this because I can drink. Shit! Quite probably.
A challenging quandary stands before. How should I convince my parents it's okay for me to attend this orgy?
You always feel like you've seen everything at this school, yet every day you're surprised by a whole new unexpected problem. So how should you solve this one? Oh, it's only Miranda. Okay, I guess Vera is another day then. Your parents want you to choose a suitor, but an orgy is a great way of judging your suitor's prowess. Invite all of them too. Parents never trust children. Put them at ease by letting them come as orgy chaperones. Chaperones. Oh no!
Mom, Dad.
I don't know what is what. I don't have the stats for any of these. It's just a shot in the dark at this point. Parents never trust children or invite all the... You know what? I'm assuming the top one is boldness, so I'm gonna go with the bottom one. Parents never trust children. No, I'm not charming enough. That means the other one was something else. Shit.
What the heck?
I ruined it. I ruined it.
Oh no, we shouldn't do that. You see, my parents are... Oh jeez. I'm just like watching all the lines appear. No. You see, My parents are quite exigent. I know that word. Every time they attend an event of mine, they criticize me the entire time, and then they show me how things should be done. Like last month, I had a tennis match, and my father couldn't stand my swing, which he called the swing of a commoner.
I'm just surprised she doesn't have a tennis serve that does the tennis playing for her.
So he came down to the court to show me how you swing.
Did you start dancing?
I don't want him doing the same thing in an orgy.
Would be hilarious though.
Alright, honey, you're not taking it the right way. Let me show you how it's done. I don't think I want that either.
Oh god.
I mean, Miranda's parents looking at us while we fuck? Super weird, but also super weirdly arousing. Right?
Oh no. Raven's also like, this game.
But then joining us while Miranda's there? I think that crosses the line even for me. Yes, right? We royalty are super into incest, but it's more like the classic sibling or cousin incest, you know what I mean?
Oh god.
Oh, what are you putting in my mouth?
All the things, all planned.
Oh Jesus. Parent-children incest is just too much. Even if current fiction such as Sport of Seats is trying to push the boundaries with alternative aunt-nephew incest.
Sport of Seats. This little Game of Thrones. Oh god.
Oh girl. And even then I felt a little weird getting horny during that sex scene. So your parents giving us orgy lessons is like a big no.
Oh no.
Agree.
I think I just ruined my entire playthrough. Oh, okay.
Damn, I think I have to cancel the orgy now. I can't help but picture Miri's parents joining us, like, when I think of it. Thanks for nothing, boo.
They both leave, and you're left alone to think on how bring your parents to the orgy was your best idea. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. You know what, game? I tried, okay? Everybody chooses something
that
cool.
scene. Oh.
Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Way to go, making it weird. You know what? I thought that was the smart thing to do when I was a very smart boy, okay? Okay, something cool. Ice cubes?
Popsicles.
We're both idiots. Player order has decided based on how weird it would be to find a selected thing as the prize in a Happy Meal. Get fucked! Okay. You think popsicles would be cool in a Happy Meal, actually.
Just open it up and there's just an ice cube sitting on top of your burger.
No, it's just water. It's just wet at the bottom.
I think you take the first on this one.
Yeah, I think I can finally take one. No wait, now I broke this record as well. I have nothing going for me anymore. That was my last shot at redemption. I'm gonna go to Liam because I wanna get that sweet boot. Wait, oh, I'm gonna screw you up with this too. Great. That's like double the win.
Son of a...
If I can't win, you can't either. You've just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien. Liam's just taking pictures of his. Wait, I'm talking this. I'm doing the Slayer too. I'm doing all 3 of them and the narrator. Okay, this will be a fun one. I'm ready. When a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table, it's the Slayer. Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Time to die. This always happens when we sit together. Your death-paced rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick. Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick, Count Stacula. I'm about to spoil your face.
Count Stacula.
Just hiss though, right? Both your faces. Fuck! The Slayer is right between the 3 of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might just be able to save one. Immobilize Damien with the Lord's Prayer while Liam escapes. You've been waiting for this moment your whole life. Flip the table for justice. I'm gonna immobilize Damien with the Lord's Prayer.
You son of a...
Die, Damien. You launch into a hearty rendition of the Our Father. You've done this loads of times. It's not that the prayer has any kind of magical effect on Damien, he just can't resist criticizing it. Okay, first of all, he's not our father. I've got 2 dads, and neither of them is a holy asshole in a stupid cloud palace. And Thy kingdom come? What's that supposed to mean? Are we like praying for the end of the world now? Oh, sure, begging for your daily bread. What are you, in prison or something? Your omnipotent dad can't spring for better food than bread. What if you've got a gluten allergy? Do you still have to eat the daily bread? Oh, this is ridiculous. While Damien continues to rave, Liam snaps a few more artful pics of his lunch and then carries it to another table. Are you done? Almost. I have a whole bit about the multiple papal revisions that's really fucking vicious. Close enough, eat holy water. You can't eat a liquid, it's ah! Damien has a hard time forming any more iconoclastic opinions with his flash on fire. He flees the cafeteria and you retreat to sit at Liam's table. Now that he's done taking pictures of his food, he even lets you have some. This has been a real bonding experience.
Let's do this.
You fucking mutilated my man.
I mean, there's also the coach. He's a cool dude. I mean, you won't date him, but he can up your stats.
Let's see. That's true.
Well, you could try going to the shop and choose a stat, but then you will have no money left.
But I need some money.
Yeah.
Let's sit. Oh god, I'm gonna end up doing all the voices again.
Well,
The lower table.
Are you sure? This will
No.
move away from Damien a little bit, you know, because you're
Oh crap.
going for one of those two. It's
oh,
fine.
well,
you can do what you want. I just want to tell
Well,
you.
Damien is horrifyingly disfigured now. So, I mean,
I don't think that carries over, but yeah, he is.
you know what? Actually, let's go sit with the Tiger Man.
Tony
coach.
the Tiger. He just wants some help.
He's just eating a bowl of Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he is. You're about to take the first bite of your delicious cafeteria lunch when Coach appears out of nowhere. Stop! You can't eat that! You're not warmed up yet! Do you want to strain your jaw, sprain your esophagus, pull your intestines? I thought I taught you kids better than this. Come on, stand up, let's get our food on. You look disappointed. Don't worry, little buddy, I'll let you choose the workout. We've got 2 options. Playing with your food, specifically playing football with your food. An absolutely ridiculous number of push-ups. He also has some fun other ones. Like the events are random even for the same NPC.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm gonna do an absolutely ridiculous number of push-ups.
Okay. A monster after my own heart. Let's push up. You and Coach drop to the floor and embark on a kinesiological journey from which there is no return. Within minutes, your mind is a push-up filled void. Within the hour, you have left your body. You die. You meet God. He's impressed by how many push-ups you can do. You go back to your body so you can do more push-ups. You realize it is not your body you're pushing up, but the entire world. It seems like centuries, but only 90 minutes have passed when you regain consciousness, enlarged in spirit and in bicep. You gain 4 boldness.
Hey, that was actually a good one.
Yeah, it was appropriate. Did you ask
Trade
God
place.
about
Choose a food.
prayer?
Listen. In about an hour and 15 minutes, I am God. So, choose a food. Sushi.
Oh shit, pizza. Player orders decided based on how plausible the chosen food would be as a vehicle for government mind control. Pizza! Pizza wins.
Pizza wins. Pizza wins.
Many more people.
Pizza
but
always.
sushi.
Pizza wins.
I'm going back strong.
You are.
I got.
I don't like this. I don't like this now.
I mean, I'm not even coming back strong. I'm just ruining your chances as good as I can.
All right, Plurfington.
I'm not really, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna go to class because I want to get to 10 smarts at least. So maybe he doesn't hate. Wait, creativity could be good too. Oh, the pain. Oh, there's no shop anymore. I should have gone to the shop. I'm an idiot. Now I have money, but nothing to spend it on. This is also the last day, by the way, before prom.
Gotcha. I think we'd actually might have time for one more too.
Yeah, definitely. We could even do a long game. Like a long game is just an hour. This was like 40 minutes now.
A long game might push it.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I still have to get set up too.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go to class. Let's see. That day you were astonished by some new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise! You gain 1 valuable lesson. Good luck trying to find use with that within the game. And 2 smarts. Oh, good luck trying to use that again. Okay. You look over your shoulder to realize Liam has been staring at you for probably the last 45 minutes. He's so silent. Hey, I was just wondering if you would like to, perhaps, sit next to me in a large darkened room while silently passing judgment on a popular film? And afterwards we could adjourn, possibly to an eating establishment, where I can watch and take artistic photos as you consume calories. Well, of course you would. You'd absolutely love to.
Oh boy, are you two going on a date?
What? No! What are you even doing here?
Shows up.
Eavesdropping. What do you mean there's no date? Are you asking Plurflington out to dinner and a movie?
I'm not asking out anyone, and it is not a date. Dating is a cheesy, cliched artifact of heteronormative monoculture.
Well, if it's not a date, what is it?
Damn, coach. If you can't convince Liam this isn't a date, he may not go out with you at all. You think fast and tell them it's not a date, it's a date. Wink. It's performance art. Liam forgot to tell you we'll be wearing duck costumes the whole time. I don't know what the top one is, but I think the bottom one is charm for some creativity. And my creativity is really high. And the only thing that's higher is smarts and money, so I'm gonna try it at duck costumes. So creative! Yes! Duck costumes! Okay.
Duck costumes?
Duck costumes?
Well, that changes everything.
It does?
Sure it does. I thought you two were planning a romantic evening when really you're just trying to show your school spirit.
But the school's mascot isn't a duck.
Well, of course not, but you know what they say. It's not the mascot that matters, it's the dressing up in a hot foam rubber costume.
Your aphorisms truly are the best.
Thank you.
But I suppose dressing up as two giant ducks would subvert expectations to a delightful degree. It's settled. Later that night, you and Liam are kicked out of a movie theater for being giant ducks. Liam writes a scathing blog post about it. It's the best nut date you've ever had. You gained 2 fun and 1 smarts.
Let's do this.
Nice, but
Okay, like your last shot. You have 15 boldness.
I'm so bold.
Your third lowest stat is almost as high as my highest.
Let's see. I haven't been to the auditorium yet, so let's there.
Okay, you want to see your costume?
I do.
Oh, okay. And that day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throws roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet!
Nice.
You're getting 2 creativity.
And there goes my lowest stat.
It's later when you're minding your own business and definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook. When you see Damien making his way over to you, and at which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawings. Oh, his costume's cool.
Yo, so here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful fuckdoors?
Okay, I'm using that.
I actually think you're only 70% awful fuckdoor tops. In fact, I actually think you're kinda rad.
Am I wooing you now? Okay.
I've been meaning to get a new tattoo since nothing's as rad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself. To create a permanent image in your skin for fucking ever. And I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos. If you can come up with something rad for us.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's your chance to once and for all convince Damien of how awesome you are. Don't fuck this up. It's time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is an on-fire pentagram made out of pentagrams, and those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams, and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire. A sea cucumber.
Sea cucumber? No, yeah, actually, that sounds pretty fucking epic. Kind of
the pentagram
pentagram
one?
made out of pentagrams.
You mean the cucumber one? Okay.
Yeah,
so-
we'd go with the pentagrams.
Alright, are you bold enough? We'll see. You're so bold.
Oh my fuck.
I think if you don't have enough boldness, he actually has that tattoo already. Or something like that. Okay.
Yeah, I figured with 15 it was worth the shot.
Definitely. It was your highest stat. Like, if that answer was boldness, it would work, definitely. Okay.
That's the most metal thing I've ever heard. I made a good choice with you. Maybe the pentagrams in our pentagrams could be made of pentagrams in our pentagrams. And the fire can be sentient, and the pentagrams can hate the deadbeat uncle. And the guns end up on TV because they won't eat their vegetables, and maybe the pentagrams are also ex-convicts. These will be the raddest
Because I couldn't stop
tattoos
laughing.
ever. Why would you mute yourself? You love it. Go right ahead.
No, it was ugly laughing.
That's perfect. Let's go get them right now and have them on both our bodies together forever. What? You're about to get badass matching tattoos with Damien. This is the raddest, coolest, dopest, most lit thing to ever have happened, and now you'll be tied together for eternity. You gain the sickest tattoo of all time, as well as 2 boldness and 1 charm. Jesus Christ, 17. Okay.
Nice.
He'll just explode when he's near you. I'm just hoping that you didn't have enough, like, interactions with him, and that's my only hope. Okay, I'm gonna ask Liam, obviously. I can't just go by
Damien.
I could go by myself and be like, nah, screw all of you. I don't need any of you. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Liam, I think. I'm gonna try.
Alright. I never got to meet the snake girl.
Oh yeah, we'll have another round. You'll have a chance. Oh, yeah, you probably want to go for Damien, will you?
We're going for Damien.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that hot piece of man meat.
God. Yeah, you know, going first on this last thing is actually a very bad sign. Oh, fuck, wait, just a second. There we go.
Yep.
I'll check something real quick. Okay. You finally pluck up your courage and ask a beloved to go to the monster prom with you. You and me? Psh! I'm not attracted to you in that way. Actually, I think the only way I'm attracted to you is through the tiny gravitational force that your body has as a solid mass. That's something, right? It all seemed pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter, so you fought for the right to marry your own hand, since that seemed like your last chance at finding love.
Marry your own hand.
Yay! I'm gonna marry my right hand so hard. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? With you? You dumb fuck! That's a fucking great idea! Are you some kind of genius or something? I'll tell you what you are. My date to prom.
Yes!
Prom night was crazy intense. At one point, a classmate of yours criticized how Damien is always getting into fistfights, for which Damien punched him, starting yet another fistfight. You joined in and fought with him back to back. It was a super sexy, choreographed fight, and you even exchanged trusting glances while watching over each other's backs. And that wasn't the only time that night you took care of Damien's rear. Wink!
Whoa! Yes, I got all the dick.
Okay. Can we quote that? Can you quote it right now? Raven, write it down. I want that in chat, and I'll make a quote.
No.
This is the end quote that will be recorded in the annals of history. Clip it. Clip it.
Why would you
Clip
do
it.
that to me? You guys are mean octopuses.
Oh wait. And
Most
is
likely to be eaten by other people.
and is most likely to be tasty if eaten by other people.
The quotes are so passe.
Quotes are so passe. Oh god. Okay.
That was fun.
We're still
That was
going
fun.
on. We're still going.
Oh, still go?
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Coach saw his bright students grow and become successful and marvelous people. Someone spotted him recently, watching the sunset with a manly tear on his cheek, probably reflecting on the miracle of youth. Ah. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. While leaving the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. It is done. Well, Damien became an interior designer specialized in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life. And then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster
Why have
Prom.
you done that to me?
It's over. Might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh, okay, that was around now. There's always like 3 randomized.
events that happen afterwards.
This is a really fun game. I really
love
like
this game so much. Like I played so many rounds. It's so fun, especially with people. Like I've never actually played solo. It's definitely possible though. Yeah, do you have time for another round? Because then I'll skip the credits, I guess, and then we watch it on the next.
Yeah, let's skip the credits. I have time for one short round.
All right. Also, this is just an interesting fact. The last photo in this like little credit scene is always of you with your prom date if someone is successful.
I think I missed it.
You didn't get it then. But I'll
No.
check. I'll check just for you what it was. Just a real quick look-see look. It was. Oh, it's actually a new one too. There you go. That's yours. You'll see it in just a second.
Ah, there. Nice.
My fire beats yours. Okay. Adorable. Oh, let's go. One more round. Should I move
Oh,
the chat?
you got the Frankenstein guy. And Raven, you're a big meanie.
Raven is the biggest meat. We should just name one of the people. We should just use 3 characters, call one of them Raven, fuck up everything. Okay, no. I'll. What? Raven is
You're
not
a
immune.
mad clipper. I was told to do it.
I don't know by whom. That seems like made up. Let me just move the chat real quick in studio mode. I'm gonna move it like up here. This makes no sense. Actually, let's put it up here. There we go. This shouldn't block any text boxes at least. Oh, actually, I'll move it to the left because I just realized there's the location. But then I'm blocking the stats. No!
You know what? Leave it where it is.
I'll leave
Really,
it.
it's fine. I missed like a word maybe.
That's fine. I just moved it up a bit so you can read the text boxes. That's
There.
all. Fake news. Okay. We're
We'll
good.
build a wall around you, Raven.
I actually have to disable studio mode though because it sometimes messes up the notifications. So there you go. Don't do it. Yeah, we're not doing it. We're nice people. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I'll break it down. But you
Break
know
the
what?
walls
Knowing our
down.
luck, even if we try really hard, Raven will be the only one who gets date at the end. Okay.
So are you gonna be Raven?
So, are you gonna be this flame lady still, or do you want to be someone else?
No, we're going with someone else here. What about Frankenlade? I like her. She's cool.
Okay. What's your name?
Is my name?
Good luck getting the funding.
Let's yeah, that works.
Is that the name? Is this that one you want?
Flurk.
Flurk?
Yep, that works for me.
Okay.
Flurk.
Flurk. Female, male, day?
She's fine.
Okay.
Let's go.
Are you saying you like her? She's fine? Okay.
She is fine. Hey,
so
she's got
fine.
pep there, man.
Okay, I'll be a boring ass guy who goes for the same. Now you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go for the zombie dude just so we see all the variations on things. Hey, Mickey, she's so fine.
Hey, Mickey, she's so fun. She's so fun. She blows my mind. Hey, Mickey.
Go on. I'm gonna.
Brian. That's me.
Yeah, Brian is just an anagram for brain, and I'm very sad about that.
How dare they have my real name on there?
Your real name is Brain?
It is Brain.
I'm gonna call him.
Get Pit. I don't know what that means.
I'm gonna call him Brr. That's his name now. Okay, Brr and Flurk. And we're gonna skip to the
Yeah, that's fine.
to the stat questions. Okay,
I think
democracy
Raven
is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase and we would turn a profit on it. You put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious. The bear should be our president. Whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins.
Violin solos.
Okay, I'm gonna put them all with a grizzly bear, because that's my jam. I'm bold and you're creative. Nut
Nut mode.
Ravens
none
onto the
of
bed.
it is.
Okay. Which is the coolest mythological creature? The invisible hand of the free market, yeah. This sweet creature I drew when I was 6, and which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? A sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles.
Raps the riddles. Actually, I like the weird creature I drew.
Okay, you like your own weird creature? Okay, I get it. I like the invisible hand of the free market. Give me the money. What will be a killer
creative again.
accessory? So this is about your love interest again. So fancy
Gotcha.
brass knuckles, a fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy, a necklace with your own name in case you forget, coolness itself, shiny armor, and sunglasses at night. I know all of these this time around. I can choose. Okay.
Let's go with a necklace with my own name in case you
Okay. I'll be going with a fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy.
That was my second choice.
So you're going for Scott and I'm going for Vera.
No, I wanted Medusa head.
Haha! You can still go for it. It's not set in stone, but it's like more difficult.
Scott.
Okay.
But I get to voice Scott. I kind of like voicing Scott. Alright, where am I gonna go? Let's see. I'm creative based, as that's my 9 there. But I need...
I'll say this much: Scott is very hard to mess up for some reason. I don't know why he just likes people.
Let's go to the auditorium.
You want to see your outfit, don't you?
I do.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muse himself descended to give you figurative oral sex.
I like the horse dancing over the shield.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations. Yeah, we know that already. You gain 2 creativity. Later, you hear an unmistakable growling that can only mean one thing. Intergalactic lions have broken through space to devour one of the smaller, weaker students. No, wait, it's just a wolf pack. I guess it could have meant 2 things. For the last time, is this a bromance or a bro treason, broski?
You're my teammates and my family, and I'm not trying to be bad, Scott, but...
Oh, he's so sad.
This is the 3rd month in a row you've missed our full moon bro down. We've got together and practiced a wolf pyramid and then helped each other inject sheep steroids. We played flip cup with lamb's blood spiked with netty eyes.
Jesus. Oh. That all sounds really nice, but I already had plans, and I didn't want to let people down.
Bro, you're a wolf! And you're with the wolf pack, or are you with those other monsters?
Oh, damn. You're one of those other monsters. You better do something. Let me teach you a new game. Extremely long distance fetch. Guys, on the inside, aren't we all wolves?
Ooh.
Oh, this is difficult. I don't know. I wouldn't even know.
I think the top one would be a bold thing to do.
Yeah, it might
And my
be.
boldness is not really high.
It would only...
But
yeah.
creative could be Aren't We All Wolves on the inside. But that would also be charm.
Yeah, if the bottom one is charm, then boldness would work on the top one. But that's the only scenario.
No, we're gonna go with guys. On the inside, Aren't We All Wolves?
Not so charming. It was charm. It was probably charm and boldness, yeah.
Are we though?
Oh, I'm sorry, Scott. Are we all wolves inside?
It's not impossible still, let's find out. A giant furry hand reaches out and grabs the nearest student, the squid boy, and rips his chest open. No wolf in there.
Squid Boy.
Oh no, you killed the dude. Indirectly.
Boy, I don't know, guys. That could have just been a fluke.
Before you know it, the wolf pack is good-naturedly dismembering students left and right. You did not mean to start this, and worst of all, it seems like Scott is having more fun with them than he does with you, sad face. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Oof, that hurts.
Yeah, you're still on our road. You can still do it. I believe in you. I'm gonna go for more money, because I think that's what Vera likes, hopefully. Dramatization. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. Damn it! You spot Vera at the computer next to you, deep in contemplation. You offer her a penny for her thoughts. My thoughts are worth significantly more than a penny, but I'll invoice you later. I'm trying to launch a new, legitimate business venture. I'm sorry, I mean scam. But I'm not sure how best to recruit customers. I'm sorry, I meant to say gullible suckers. I've got no trouble finding victims in real life. My snakes use their tongues to smell weakness, but snakes can't use their tongues on the internet. I know, I was surprised by that as well. So, any ideas? A flashing banner ad that says, "You will literally die if you don't click this ad right now." A post on Reddit asking for suckers to join your new scam. If they're really suckers, they'll join anyway. I'm going to go
You will
with...
literally die.
I'll go with the flashing banner ad.
Damn it! What the frick? What you do? Come on!
Oh, no.
I thought it was either boldness, smarts, or money, and it was neither.
It sounded would be like it would be a smarts one.
Yeah, right? Damn it.
Yeah.
I got screwed! Oh, it's me. I don't know why I was waiting. Interesting. I'm intrigued, but could you show me a design mock-up so that I can make a final decision? Yeah, now it makes sense. Screw off. You open up MS Paint and enthusiastically create the best ad you know how to make. You show it to Vera with pride. I see. Is there a reason you choose a brown-on-brown color scheme? Oh, wait, the first half of literally is in an entirely different font than the second half. I'm afraid that my accepting this as an advertisement would make me an even bigger sucker than the people I intend to scam. By the way, it's spelled ad, not AG. You know you're spelling that word wrong. You lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity. I messed up the word ad? Oh no, I lost smarts. Everybody chooses a brand again. I think
Nike.
video game companies count, right? Because they're technically a brand. I'm going for EA.
Ooh, Nike versus EA.
Player orders decided based on how silly a mess could... Oh, come on, it's the same thing. Okay, it is random. There are multiple things, but we're just unlucky. Does EA even have a mascot? I don't think it has. Maybe, like, is Raymond EA?
It's the EA logo.
It's just a logo with eyeballs on it. Kill
EA
me.
Sports. It's in the game. I got just a giant check mark. Oh,
I
neither
think
of those should
we
win.
both flew. We could should do is random. Or ask Raven, because he's the only one here, I think.
all right, chat.
It's time
A
for...
Nike mascot or an EA mascot? Which is the winner here?
Which is the weirdest? Or the silliest?
Would be the
Yes.
silliest mascot.
The answer is yes. We could always do random, if you can't decide.
Dude.
I gotta drink a bit. Doing Damien's voice is like the killing my throat sometimes.
Oh, and Miri wasn't just walking the park.
Like,
I think random is what's gonna have to go.
okay, yeah, we're gonna go for random then.
Everyone should hang around for our wonderful voice act.
Oh hey, I like random. Oh.
Alright.
Oh, maybe they're at the same table and like it's that they are. I'm so
you know what?
sorry.
I'm giving up.
What are we gonna do?
I'm giving up on Scott.
Oh, why?
Because
it's not over, dude.
Dismembered half of the school.
You know that happens sometimes. You gotta give it a shot. Okay, I'm going with Vera then. As you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a forkful of quinoa to her mouth. She brings lunch from home when...
Food! Fork! 6, 8! Who do we delicate? Eating! Yeah! Eating!
Ah, Scott, what on earth are you doing?
I'm cheerleading you to, like, help you be the best eater in the whole school.
Raven just discovered your bro voice. What caused this obsession with cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading?
Everything requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we have cheerleaders for our cheerleaders.
The laugh at the end every time, just you put that in, that's part of the bro voice, it's important.
but I can see it. My cheerleading's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet.
That's because you keep startling me with your damn cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled.
No, that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey, friend, maybe you can help me.
You shouldn't be cheering for Vera to eat the food. You should be cheering for the food to get eaten by Vera in the walk-in freezer. The problem is obviously that we aren't dressed up as a giant salad. You should be cheering for Vera in the walk-in freezer. Oh no.
There you go. Oh, duh. It's just like when we cheer, like the instead of like for cheering for our own team to win.
Yes, I invented that cheerleading strategy. It gives us a huge psychological edge against teams that hate losing. Okay.
I'm gonna try it right now. Those vegetables are gonna get so inspired.
Scott runs off to the kitchen to inspire the vegetables. You can still hear his muffled shouting from the back, but it's not bad. Thanks. Now I can finally enjoy this quinoa and baby tear salad without unwanted encouragement.
Baby tear salad.
For the next week, all the cafeteria food seems extremely eager to get in your mouth. Cheerleading really works. Oh no, okay.
So it's actually really good that I don't have a webcam because I'm a very like animated speaker.
That's something you have to do when you want to be a good voice actor, dude.
Yeah, you do.
That just happens.
Let's see. There's a wolf in the top corner.
Yeah, you can go to the wolf pack.
I could.
Maybe Scott's still in it after all.
Oh, that's true. Let's go with I won't make you do Damien again. Let's go to the top corner.
You don't want to. Oh, please don't be afraid to make it. I love Damien's voice. Like I love doing his voice.
Now we're going Wolfman.
Dude, I've survived 4 playthroughs on one day where, like, every time 2 people went for Damien, so it's fine. My throat can handle it. Okay, we're doing Wolfpack?
Wolfpack.
Okay. You're about to take into a delicious bowl of beef jerky when you see the Wolfpack across the table panting at you.
Jerky.
Yo, Doc, we have some of the beefy J you got there. We love meats that have been jerked. Come on, we'll totally trade you anything from our lunch. We can have this dead ferret or this half-chewed telephone receiver or...
Well, one of them is talking, the others just straight up eat your beef jerky. You hit their noses with a newspaper, but it's too late.
Oh, oops. Guess we've got to trade after all, huh? Which of your foods do you want, dog?
How about this black plastic bottle labeled, "Seriously, don't drink this, it's poison." Nothing, give me my beef jerky back now.
Well, no, I don't have the boldness for that.
This is not. Wait, before you do anything. The cafeteria choices don't depend on your stats, they just increase one of them.
Oh, gotcha.
So, for example, if the top one is bold, you get boldness. There you go. You cannot fail.
I want the poison. Give me the poison.
Okay.
Oh, is that what it says? We found it in a garbage bin with a skull and crossbones on it. Bones are good to eat, so we took it. But if that's the only thing you want, I guess you can have it.
You don't give them time to change their minds. You reach across the table, snatch and chug. On the TV news that night, you learned that after drinking the elixir, you went on a bit of a rampage. Specifically, you declared the cafeteria a sovereign state and abolished all laws except for Party Forever.
That is something I would totally do.
Your government was soon overthrown by the National Guard, but you've been nominated for the Nobel Prize for partying. You gained 4 fun.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Hey, 9 fun. I'll take it.
Everybody chooses an animal. Raven. I'm doing
Damn it.
I'm doing it for the fans.
Capybaras.
Oh jeez. Okay. Player orders decided based on how plausible it is that the selected animal has no soul at all. Yeah, Raven is pretty good.
Raven
I think.
wins.
Yeah, Raven wins. We're just gonna go with that. Raven wins. Raven has no soul.
Raven is soulless.
I'm so sorry, Raven. Okay. So I can go first. Do you have any place you want to go to so I don't screw you up, you know?
Oh, hey, go over where you want.
Yeah, but I gotta know what you want to go so I can screw you up. Okay.
Not telling. I'm keeping secrets now.
He's onto me. I'm going for more wealth, I think. And then I'll go full smarts or something. That's my plan. Okay. That day you spent some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money.
Lovecraftian Prince needs your assistance.
It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. As you survey the library, you notice Vera, whose snakes are hissing and spitting as she glares at her computer monitor.
Pathetic.
This shit is getting so old. Every time I go in a dark arts forum, I have to deal with sexist trolls trying to call me out and prove that I'm a fake dark arts girl. Oh yeah, you like Lich King so much? Name 3 of their earliest curses. You probably just take pictures of yourself with cursed artifacts to get attention. As if I can't want to murder people in obscure, cold ways just because I'm a female. Please. I'm so sick of dealing with this sexist bullshit when all I want to do is use magic to make people suffer. I don't, do something, I didn't read it. Click too early. Okay, you should write a heated essay decrying sexism. An essay so heated it melts the eyeballs of anyone who reads it. You don't need to prove your love of the dark arts, just go out and enjoy them. Also, I should totally come with you. Oh, God, this is bull, I don't know. I feel like the essay is smarts. But then again, all my stats are so low that smarts is actually one of the highest ones.
Actually, it sounds like smarts and charm.
Oh, yeah, I mean, both are at 5.
Also, I should totally come with you.
Yeah. The bottom one, you mean? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You just... But if the top one is smarts and the bottom one is charm, it doesn't matter what I pick because both
exactly.
will work.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, see, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the top one, for example, could be boldness. Or also the bottom one. Both of them could be boldness as well. That's a problem here. I'm trying the essay, and I feel like I'm gonna regret it. No, you know what? The bottom one is the safer. No, wait, maybe the top one is bold. No! I don't know! You know what? I'm going for the top one. I don't care.
You must choose, but choose
So
wisely.
smart. It was smart, so the bottom one must have been either charm or fun. Or creativity. I don't know. Okay. That is an excellent idea. I can start by giving background context to talking about RuneGate. When that siren published a book of runes and everyone got way too obsessed with looking into the lives of all the men she's drowned. And then go on to explain that this is what women in the dark arts face every day and that no one believes we can use curses. And that's where I'll lay in the curse that will melt everyone's eyeballs out. I think I'll start by talking about how hard women work to be taken seriously while draining the pigment from their irises. Then I'll move on to explaining how damaging sexist attitudes are while having the flames consume their pupils. Quick as a fierce feminist flash, Vera has published her essay online. It goes viral with literally impossible speed. An essay that literally melted my eyeballs out? So painful and so dark artsy. This gal really knows her stuff, writes one chupacabra. I will never see women as are worthy of the dark arts ever again, says a formerly sexist sea serpent. I will never see women at all. I will never see anything. I have no eyeballs. Wow, writes a lich because he's blind now and can't see the keyboard, which you assume means I may have lost my vision, but I gain new perspective.
Raven is woke.
Yeah. Wow, I had no idea how many minds I could change just with my writing. It's like they say, have the serenity to accept the things you can't change, the courage to change the things you can, and the wisdom to know when to melt some sexist assholes' eyes out of their faces. Look, Bus Feasting on Brains published an article about the 10 most savage points in my essay, and also how to make your cornies stop melting down your face. Let's read it together. Aw, the friends who melt people's eyeballs together go to prom together? It's a saying, right? Whatever, 2 boldness and 1 fun are yours.
Let's go.
There we go. I thought I would get smarts. I'm disappointed.
Well, actually, the boldness helped you out, too.
Yeah,
You've got a lot of bold things coming up.
I don't want to be smart, though.
Let's see. Fun's my good one.
Oh, you have no charm.
I know. I know.
Maybe you don't need it. I don't know.
What was charm? Charm was
The
outdoors,
gym.
right?
The gym.
Gym? Yeah. Oh,
The place of continuous dodgeball matches.
we're going to the gym.
Okay, let's do more dodgeball. Oh god, that throwing. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. We gotta go there more often so we can see all the other options. Okay. After your workout, you notice Scott standing around with a really unpleasant look on his face. Normally, Scott has a very pleasant look on his face, maybe with his tongue hanging out a little. Right now, it's not hanging out at all. As you get closer, you see that he's waving it around inside his mouth. You ask him what the hell is going on.
Sorry, I'm doing tongue squats. It's part of a new workout system I found called the Idiot Cleanse.
Oh boy.
Only $1 for the first week. But I can't seem to get those tongue squats right. My form's all wrong.
Oh no.
Oh no, what have I done?
Yeah.
Look at my tongue. It's so really squatty.
Perfect. I'm so immersed.
You look like a person with a buff tongue. Do you think you could give me some pointers for ultimate tongue strength? That'd be like super cool, man.
Do you have a very buff tongue, Ed? Is that your thing?
I do.
You've got to work your way up to tongue squats, man. Let's start with some light tongue wrestling. Dude, tongue squats aren't meant for dog tongues. If your tongue gets too swole, how will it flap around when you stick your head out of the car window?
Ooh, jeez.
I can imagine the top one either being charm or boldness, and
Yeah.
well, what do you know? It's your lowest stat in each. I don't know.
But the bottom one kind of sounds like
Yeah?
smarts.
Yeah, and that's still higher than boldness and charm.
Yeah, let's go with the head out the car window.
Oh wait, maybe if I fail now, I'm the asshole. So if you fail now, shit.
No, it sounds good.
Okay,
So,
the bottom
try it.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So smart. There you go.
Yeah. Woo! Whoa! You're like totally right.
Scott's back on the menu, baby.
And how would I drink water out of the dish? Blows your fucking mind. Or lick the faces of people I don't even really know. You know, if optimal tongue buffness means giving up on like all these things I love to do, then maybe having a swole tongue isn't so cool after all.
Maybe it is not.
Thanks, bro. You taught me a valuable lesson. The strongest tongue is the one inside your heart.
The truest words when I was spoken. Okay, you don't know what that means, but it seems to make sense to Scott, and that's what matters. You gain 2 smarts and 1 crit. Why are you getting the smarts? Damn it.
Nice. Look at that creativity.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, that weekend. Who's it going to?
Oh, something happened to me.
Oh.
Guess who's gonna screw you over?
You son of a...
That weekend, you find Scott gazing lovingly at a pickle, a sad look in his eyes.
Gazing at a pickle. Oh, hey, bro. Maybe you can help me make a really tough choice. Hold on, I need some water. See, I really like work, but I'm not sure I can commit yet. Because I also really like... this pickle! Look at it! It's so, like, green and warty. And exactly the right size for a pickle.
Raven is disappointed. Jesus Christ, we're back at it again.
Flurk is such a good person, but this pickle is such a good pickle. Dude, I can't choose. Won't you help me?
I feel like this pickle is a pretty good argument for the pickle, you know? It's really tasty. That's literally just a pickle. You can make out with Flurk while also having a pickle, it's fine. Are you telling me you just throw away this pickle for a chance with Flurk? A pickle like this only comes along once in a lifetime.
A lifetime.
I mean, I'm going with the bottom one, obviously.
You monster! Wait, you are a mom.
I'm just kidding.
Aw. You're telling me... Wait, hold on. You're telling me I can have this pickle this perfect pickle and go out with Flurk? But Coach always says you can't have your pickle and eat it too. Wait, are you saying that if I go out with Flurk, I don't have to eat the pickle?
Well, yes, that's a true thing. You have no idea why he thought you would have to eat the pickle.
Unbelievable! All this time I thought I was like really in a pickle, but it turns out the pickle was inside me all along. Or, I mean, outside of me. But it doesn't need to be inside of me. I don't need to be inside of it. It's so simple.
Is it? It is really simple. Way simpler than Scott's making it. But you know better than that. But you know better than to get between a werewolf and his pickle. You gain free charm.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Scott,
God.
you meathead.
Great, I got charm now. I don't know if I wanted that. Everybody chooses an object. Microphone.
Fork.
Good matchup. Player orders decided based on how good the selected object would be as your only weapon in a battle royale situation. Fuck!
Who would win, the fork or the microphone?
Yeah, Raven says bacon. I think bacon is still better than No, you can whack someone with a microphone.
You could, but I could also stab your eyes out with a fork.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about bacon now.
Oh.
I already lost.
Is it hot bacon or?
Well, maybe it's a very tiny regular eating fork. You didn't specify. I can whack someone with a microphone hard enough to make it a blunt weapon.
I guess it could have been a boom mic.
Yeah,
Why am I arguing on your?
Yeah, you see what? I agree with you fully, and I'll take the win. Bacon made of ants.
No, that sounds horrifying.
Yeah, Raven is bad.
Ban Raven if I was a moderator. Sorry, I gotta say fork.
You know what? I'll give it to you.
Aha.
We don't need this to.
Victory is mine, Trebek. Victory is mine.
We don't need the chat intervention this time.
We're halfway through.
Yeah, we're almost done. It's 3 more events.
All right. Ooh, it's my turn. Okay.
Outdoors is where the shop is.
Damn.
So no fun allowed.
All right, I need to get my creativity up. Let's get to the auditorium.
Alrighty. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the path of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 creativity.
Nice. 14.
Rehearsal ends for the day, but you notice Scott and Miranda still sitting near the stage watching something.
Oh boy, more water. Hold on.
It looks like 2 farmers handing a bunch of apples back and forth.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Oh, hello. You're just in time for a study session. To aid our comprehension of arithmetic, I've hired these actors to reenact the fiendishly difficult word problem in our textbook. You see, Farmer Jim has 9 apples, and he gives 6 to Farmer Greg. How many apples does Farmer Jim have left?
They're like riddles. I don't know we'd ever understand them without these actors.
Oh boy.
Usually, it works on the first try, but we've been doing this for over an hour now, and we still don't understand. Is there something wrong with our study method, brah?
Also, Scott's costume is the best thing. Also, what
He's
does
wearing
that...
I like how there's a bird coming out of his crotch.
Yeah, that was the one part. Very questionable.
No, of course not. For Daddy assured me that if I am never wrong, we need only change some small detail.
What if, instead of apples, they were oranges? What if, instead of farmers, they were trains?
Ooh, that is creative, though. Actually, both of these are creative.
Yeah, you're pretty much screwed.
Let's go with trains.
You want to go with trains?
Can't go wrong with trains. We're gonna go with trains.
We'll
Come
lock
on,
in.
trains.
We'll lock in your answer.
Come on, trains.
So creative.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely more creative than oranges. I'll say that much.
Bring out the train costumes!
Some unseen servant lowers 2 perfect train suits from the rafters. The actors obediently climb in and resume exchanging apples.
Wait. This doesn't make sense. Trains don't eat apple.
Oh, yeah.
You're right, Scott. My suspension of disbelief is broken. We must replace the apples with coal, of course.
But when trains eat coal, they go faster, right? So the train with more coal should go faster.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, naturally. Train Jim, you must move more quickly than Train Greg until the two of you meet in the center and exchange coal.
Oh my god, where's this going?
But if one of them is going faster than the other, and we want them to meet in the middle of the stage...
Why, they'd have to start at different times, of course.
Oh, that hurt.
Of course.
But which times? Let's see.
Scott does some complex calculations in his notebook, then excitedly tears out the page.
Train Greg, you start moving at exactly 2:59 p.m. And Train Jim will start moving at 3. 3 apples.
Wait, what? Oh god, no.
We got it! Hooray!
Scott and Miranda praise you as a hero, and who are you to question their methods? You gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity.
Oh, Jesus.
What just happened? Okay,
Oh, I only got 29 minutes.
Okay, I'm hurrying up. I'm going to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You're getting 2 smarts. Later you see Vera frantically rooting through her kelpie skin purse. Ugh, I forgot about this idiotic assignment Miss Panfera gave us and now I'm totally screwed. We were supposed to bring something for show and tell. Is this spooky high school or spooky kindergarten? And it's supposed to say something about who we are. I don't want any of my loser classmates to know things about me. No offense taken, Vera. All I have in my purse are tampons, some coke Polly gave me, and some money. What can I present that's interesting but won't get me arrested for possession of drugs? Show your fierce body. Show your superiority. I don't have the oh, I have the boldness. I'm gonna show your fierce body. So bold. Damn, that's a good one. Like literally, my body is a good body. It's a great body. It's probably the best body, honestly. Why didn't I think of that? Other than the puritanical morals that have taught us to be ashamed of our own naked bodies. When it comes time for Vera's presentation, you know she's gonna be serving a Luke. Hello, my name is Vera Oberlin, and today I will be showing you my extremely excellent body. Vera disrobes, and the class applauds appreciatively, admiring her form in a non-sexual and supportive way. Vera is applauded as a feminist hero for reclaiming ownership of her body and given an A+ on her presentation. You've made a huge leap forward in body positivity, saved Vera's ass and seen Vera's ass. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. I just wanna be smart.
You don't get smart.
Okay, should we just randomize the prompts then, or do you want to choose a movie?
Let's just randomize it.
Okay. Whoa!
Sorry.
Can I go first? Yeah! There we go. Okay.
No,
Last
like
2
randoming.
days. Let's go. This will be like,
Alright.
I say 5 to 10 minutes at best. So.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm going to go to... Oh, the Slayer's back. And they're probably doing the same thing again. I'll talk to Vera. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at this school, apparently. Where Miranda... Oh god, does the thing.
Stop! Don't drink that!
Oh my god, that hurt.
Raven likes trains. Why not? This scotch costs more than most cars.
Has your taster tried it yet?
Has your toaster tried it? What taster?
You don't have a taster? What if you drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title?
Listen, Mary, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison.
You drink poison? Purpose?
Miranda, my hair's venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me?
That's true.
Well, Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts a really spicy hot sauce in your drink or poison?
Ugh. What do I have to do to get you to drop this?
Simple. Hire a taster.
Fine. Any volunteers? This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, you drink all her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda. Pretend to be poisoned, terrifying Miranda and amusing Vera. I'll pretend to be poisoned.
That's an easy choice.
Yeah, it even says outright what is happening. Okay, you shoot Vera a wink. Take a wink. What the fuck? A wink. That was the German way. Okay, take the tiniest sip of her scotch and then.
No! Stop!
You're vomiting, Jesus.
Oh, I'm good.
Vomiting. How will you be able to taste for poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting?
God damn it. You fool! He's poisoned. Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap's face melts off or something.
Oh dear! Oh my! I'm no good in crisis situations. Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood.
Miranda faints with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting. That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned. Oh well, how about we get ice cream to make up for it? Your stomach's still too weak for ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend some quality time with Vera.
Let's go.
Nice.
I'm going to die. Okay. Where do you want to go?
Where do you go? Alright, we'll go with Scott and what's-her-face over there.
Polly, I think, yeah.
Yeah, Polly.
Scott
Yeah,
and Polly are sitting together, laughing their metaphorical asses off.
Alright. To Damien! To Damien!
Oh, good luck.
Grr, I'm Damien. Look at my stupid red face.
That's really good.
Thank you.
I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up to revere a toxic version of masculinity, which has alienated me from my own true emotions.
That got very real. You're really good at doing impressions for impressions instead of doing impressions.
You sound exactly him.
What was that?
Okay. You do Vera.
I'm Vera. I'm very smart and my hair is pretty. And all my friends look up to me because I'm a strong, independent woman.
Yo, dog, I heard you like impressions in your impressions with more impressions. Yeah, Raven, that's exactly what's going on right now.
Scott, I'm not sure you, understand how impressions work. I'm not Scott. I'm Vera. You can tell because I just said my name just now.
Oh, no.
Okay. What about you, Flurk? Got any, good impressions?
Just one, but it's a real doozy. Woof. God, okay, you know what, you can read those. That's your guy.
Yeah, I'm a dog boy who's bad at impressions. No, let's go with, look at me, I'm Polly. Yeah, that one. I do not talk like that, okay? Yeah, you do. You talk like that, all the time.
Wow.
Okay, maybe. But why is she running around the cafeteria rubbing her butt in everyone's lasagna? Because she's twerking, Polly! Don't you recognize twerking when you see it?
Oh, boy.
That's not twerking. Twerking doesn't require driving from table to table in a hot pink golf cart. How is this even an impression of me?
How did you get the golf cart?
Are you saying you don't wish you were driving a hot pink golf cart and putting your butt in people's lasagna right now?
What?
Uh,
Oh, God.
fine. Out of my way.
Raven is confused. While Polly's busy making love to everyone's lunch trays, you enjoy a quiet meal alone with Scott. So romantic.
Oh man.
Oh no. Player owner
Let's trade
decided.
places.
Player owner decided based on your ability to mimic the noise a giraffe makes.
Oh shit.
I don't even know
Oh.
what a noise a giraffe makes. You
You
win. It's like, yeah.
Yak.
You-
Wait a minute, that's a yak.
You'll get this one. It's Fork's turn. It was a
Flork.
moo.
Ooh.
Raven.
Hey,
Raven, no.
I was the cow. I was the cow.
Last day. What are you
All
gonna
right.
do?
All right. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boyo.
We're going to the party tree. Party tree.
Party tree. Oh, the dance moves. The day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no
Yeah,
idea how it
she's shaking that
escalates
booty.
so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Yeah,
Oh, we've already
someone summons demons. Oh, I want Juan, the small magical Latino cat again. You're minding your own business when Scott jogs up and gives you a friendly punch in the shoulder. It almost destroys you.
Hey, bro. I was just looking for you. The big game's today, and I need a friendly face to pep me up. I know. We got like cheerleaders for that, or like whatever. But between you and me, bro, I don't think our cheerleaders are like hype enough. All right. They're supposed to like give 110%, but they're only like giving 107, maybe 108 tops. That's why I need you to give like 115% at the game tonight, so I can give like 120 or even 135.
That's how math works.
Thanks, bro. I knew I could count on you. See you tonight.
Scott bumps your fist and sprints off without even waiting for you to agree to his cheerleading scheme. You guess this is what it's like to be Scott's bro. So what are you gonna do to get him amped up at the game? Pick the other cheerleaders up and juggle them. Dress up like the full moon and perch at the top of the bleachers. Maybe he'll transform.
Oh, pick up. No.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna dress up like the full moon.
Okay.
We're doing it.
So creative. Oh,
Yeah,
that was
woo!
your highest stat too. You get your trusty full moon costume out of storage and climb to the top of the bleachers. That night, with the stadium lights reflecting off of you, it looks like the moon came down from heaven to have sex with Spooky High School. Scott's not the only werewolf on the team. Pretty much the whole squad goes nuts at the sight of you. Suddenly, the other team is facing off against a mob of furious wolves. The Wolfmen's jerseys are all ripped to shreds, but it's pretty clear whose team they're on. The other team flees the field screaming, "This is exactly why we don't schedule games on full moons!" Later that night, Scott comes jogging up to you in a big hurry. He seems to have found some clothes.
Hey, bro. I'm supposed to be at the big game, but nobody's at the stadium, and I'm super worried. What's that? You're saying the game already happened? Huh? And we won? The other team is suing us for grievously bodily harm. Well, that's great news, dude! Funny how I don't remember any of it. Well, I'm sure there's no reason for that.
Shh, don't ruin its innocence. It's so beautiful. You gain 2 boldness and 1 creativity.
Nice. Ooh, 16.
Let's see how I can mess this up. I'm going for more smarts. That day the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to a ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time you actually learn a lot about history. You gain 2 smarts. Soon after, you hurry away to join Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She's arranged a romantic evening at the stock exchange? There you are. I'm so happy you've joined me here that I have momentarily forgotten my hatred for all beings. You, what? You thought we were going to dinner? No, silly. How am I supposed to make a profit at dinner? If you're hungry, just eat some money. There's plenty of it lying around.
Some money.
Look, I invited you here because I wanted to share something really special with you. You see all these people here? These sociopaths screaming at each other in $10,000 suits? This is my family. Well, not literally. I've never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. But what's family after all but a room full of your enemies? Anyway, enough chit-chat. The real reason I brought you here was to help me make money. Make with the stock tips. You know absolutely nothing about the stock market, but that's never stopped you before. You tell her, buy one of everything. Sell it all we need is each other. I don't think I have the charm for that, and I do believe the top one might be money, so I'm going for buy one of everything. Oh, shit, it was not money, but that worked out anyway.
Hey, boldest worked, huh?
Yeah. One of everything? How could you be so brilliant? If I buy one of every stock, no matter which one goes up, I'll have a share of it. My profits are assured. Wait, what are you doing over there, tearing off that stockbroker's suspenders? Are you... My god, you're even cleverer than I thought! You didn't mean I should buy one of every stock. You meant I should buy one of everything. And you didn't mean buy, you meant steal. You, sir, your pants, give them to me. Don't argue with me, I have snakes for hair. You and Vera dash around the room, stealing suit jackets, gold watches, silk underwear, and a very nice potted plant. I've never felt more alive. Did you know that 90% of paper money contains traces of cocaine? There was more than money in that money salad you guys just ate. You gained 2 creativity and 1 money.
Well, you had no need for creativity.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
You're going for Scott?
Alright. We're going for Scott. We're going for Wolfman.
You're going for the wolf boy. Oh, he's howling. And
ask
I'll
for the
be...
prom.
It would be so funny if we just mixed it up and I'm going for Scott and you're waiting for the other one and we're just going... I know she's going to reject me.
And we're going alone.
I already know she's going to reject me, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Alright.
You finally plug up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Prom?
They have a real bait and switch going on because all the like lines that they use to reject you are also the ones that are sometimes the ones that they use to accept you. Oh well.
Sure. Like, why not? It sounds...
Sounds fun.
There'll be, like, so much hard partying that it'll count as a workout. Alright.
Prom night was rad. Well, there was that part when the full moon came out and Scott transformed into a rabid wolf and nearly killed 3 people. But aside from that, it was a wonderful night to remember. And this romance started out with a lot of killing and murder. Because we all have a wolf inside you. You finally plug up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Poor Squid Boy.
Oh god, I'm not ready for this. Prom together? You know what? It can be seen as charity work, which will be wonderful for my resume. Oh, whoa! I didn't expect that. It has nothing to do with me finding you somewhat attractive or interesting.
She's
So
blushing.
yeah, let's do this. Prom was awesome, but short. Vera took tons of selfies of the 2 of you, and at one point she revealed her true intentions. Perfect.
Oh, I like the snake with the little heart.
Oh, it's adorable. Perfect. Now we have a solid alibi for what we've been doing tonight. Now the real party can get started.
Oh.
And then you spent the rest of the night mercilessly hunting down her most hated enemies. She taught you how to properly use a sniper rifle, and it was super intimate and flirtatious. Bloodiest bonding experience ever. Brr is most likely to make Pluto a planet again. I want Pluto back. And Vera is most tsundere, okay.
Oh man,
boy.
that was fun. That was great.
Let's see the 3 random events, and then you can go set up your stream. Raven, no, it's not a planet. I'm gonna bring it back. You better watch yourself. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful, maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. Just kidding, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He has written a book about it. And that's a wrap.
Who's that? The jelly guy in the middle.
That's Blob. Wait, I think that's Blobbit. Yeah, it's Blobbit. You can actually date him if you do the right things. You can date almost everyone in this picture.
I think we'll have to play. There's Squid Woman with eyes on her head and
oh yeah, that's
cleavage.
Oh yeah, that's Zgord, ruler of the Dark Realms.
Oh god, we're gonna have to do this again.
Yeah, you have to play a long round with some of these people though.
Nice. Yeah, definitely. I'd love to do this again and do a long one too.
Raven, better don't. No, I'm doing it. Pluto's coming back, full force.
We're bringing it. You
yeah.
can't stop us, the Ant Collective.
Also, we'll just drag Raven into this too, so he has to
Hell yeah.
participate. That way he can't avoid anything. Okay. Yeah, dude.
Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Dude, that was really fun. Wait.
It was.
Well, let me do thing. I don't know how many people are here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Gonna just bam. And we're gonna do this thing, and then I gotta not mess up the name again. 2000. I did it, I think. Shit, I wrote it with the bot! The bot can't reply to his own command! No! I knew I did. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Did I just... There we go. Haha!
Haha, it did work.
And also...
For anyone out there, I am streaming in about 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
I have to go and get set up.
Also, let me just add Raven here because he was there the entire time. He's a cool dude. So there we go.
Indeed, he is. Everyone should subscribe to
It's both you and Raven, because that's very important.
tier 3 subscriptions. Everyone
Yeah.
out there.
Direct them at these two.
And
No! Don't even
No.
continue. You're banned. You're no longer allowed to talk.
okay. Actually, I do have to roll though.
All right,
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure.
yeah. Have a good one, dude. Also enjoy
Thank
the
you.
stream.
Oh, I shall. It's Universum.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that. I'll
Alright,
be there
cool.
in just a bit.
See you then.
Alrighty.
Peace.
Bye bye. Oh, this is the end picture. Dancing the night away. You have logged one new image in the gallery. I hope Anne saw it still. Oh well. This game. You know we're forcing you to participate next time, right? I could show you some of the gallery pictures, but I don't want to give it away. There's some very funny shit in there. We'll find a way to make it work with your schedule. I won't make you sacrifice your own stream time. But we'll do it. This game is crazy fun. Anyway. It's getting late. Oh yeah, it is really late. And that's been the stream. I should have just left with Anne while I had a chance. Now it's just awkward with the double goodbyes. So thanks for watching the stream. Have a wonderful day, evening, night, lunch, whatever is appropriate. And see you in the next one. Hopefully. Goodbye.